everyone, I'm Colleen from Slice, Dice, and Dish, and just wanted to show you what I've been up to this afternoon. It's Sunday afternoon, and this morning I went to the grocery store and got all my groceries for the week so I could do some meal prep. Recently, Bill and I started doing the Fresh 20. We're doing the paleo version since dairy and gluten are kind of foods from my past life, not my future life or present life right now. But what I did is I spent about the last hour and a half working on meal prep. Now, I know that sounds like a ton of time. I totally get that, and hard to do, you know, when it's Sunday afternoon, you're doing everything else to get ready for the upcoming week. But I actually found it kind of relaxing. I just put a podcast on and listened to it, but I wanted to show you a couple things that I've ended up with. So I'm gonna bear with me while I angle my camera over. So as you can see right here, I have my cauliflower rice. And then over here on the counter, I hope you guys can see that, are all of the things that I need for the week. And the bags are labeled for which meal that I'm gonna be using them. But I did wanna take just a second and kind of tell you some of the products that I have that made this go really fast. There aren't too many of them, so my counters weren't cluttered with a lot of different things. But first and foremost, a good vegetable peeler. I use this serrated peeler. I like that it's, you know, horizontal and not vertical, but any good vegetable peeler will do. Obviously you need good knives. I use my chef's knife and my utility knife, both great, super sharp, but you don't need a ton of knives in your kitchen. If you have a good chef's knife and a good utility knife, you are good to go. Couple of other things that I did use that are a little bit more specialty. I did use Pampered Chef's Simple Slicer. This was to slice the cabbage for the sauerkraut that we're having with our pork this evening. I did use the Quick Slice to dice up the bell peppers. That's going to go with our salsa in a couple days. That's going to be with the fish. I also use the spiralizer, Pampered Chef's spiralizer, but any spiralizer will do. I love this. This gets used in our house several times a week. It's fantastic for using it to make zucchini noodles, but you can spiralize almost every vegetable that you can think of. And if you want more information on that, go to the Inspiralized blog. It's just inspiralized.com, and go to the blog and search for the different recipes or the different items that you can spiralize. You can also go on the Inspiralized YouTube channel and check it out. Check out any of the Inspiralized books or the app. It's great and has tons of content there for you. And then lastly, just my Cuisinart. So right here, I got a Cuisinart for Christmas, which I was very happy, but this is what I use to make my cauliflower rice. Now, couple things on cauliflower rice. I actually buy a bag of frozen vegetables or frozen cauliflower, and the reason why I do that is just for some reason the cauliflower in my grocery store is not always the freshest. It's already got some brown spots on it, and it's already starting to kind of like get a little spent. So I buy the frozen cauliflower florets, and I was looking at the grocery store today because I know that they sell the cauliflower rice in their frozen food now. So I picked up this big bag of frozen vegetables. And what was interesting is that 2 big bags of the cauliflower were 2 for $3, so $1.50 each. And the bags of the cauliflower rice were $3 each. So you can do the math on that, save yourself some time. If you're in a rush, definitely get the cauliflower that's already riced. I totally get that. But if you have some time and a food processor at home, just use that and pop it in there. So I will be showing you a couple of the other meals that I'm gonna be making later this week, so be sure just to check back on the Slice, Dice, and Dish page. If you have any questions about meal prep, let me know. And then also as a side note, if you're interested in sharing some great meal prep ideas with you and your friends, I do a great meal prep virtual party. It's a Pampered Chef party that I do, so if you decide to host one, you're going to get some free products. So if you see some of the things here that I showed you that I like, the spiralizer, the simple slicer, the quick slice, any of the knives, you can get that just for hosting it. You can get those free. And one other item that I forgot to mention, I can't believe it, is my scoop loop. And this is great. This is another thing from Pampered Chef that you're definitely going to need in your kitchen. And what this does is it gets all the seeds out of your peppers. You can use it when you're making spaghetti squash. Really simple, really great to use, but it'll save you a lot of time instead of like trying to use a knife or a spoon or anything, because it's kind of got a serrated edge. It's got little teeth on it, so it's going to be pulling all your seeds and everything out really simply. So that is it. If you like this video, be sure to share it with your friends, and whatever questions you have, leave them in the comments and I'll pop back and answer them. But stay tuned. I'm going to be doing some more videos later this week. Okay, bye everyone. Have a great week.